Functions. The functions can be divided into the two types. Those are built-in functions and user-defined functions. Built-in functions and user-defined functions. These are the two types of functions can be divided. The built-in functions means the system has its predefined functions. System or the C programming has its predefined functions. These are stored in the library of the C library. That is, the system provided these functions and stored in the library, means in the C library functions, and therefore it is also called as a library function. These type of functions, the built-in functions, are also called as a library functions of C programming. Here the examples of the C programming built-in functions such as scanf, printf, string copy, and the string length, square root, is lower, and the set date, and etc. These are the some examples of the built-in functions. Let's see. To use these functions, you just need to include the appropriate C header files. So the header file contains the library functions, and these, to use the string functions, you need to insert the string.h header file. If you need to use the mathematical functions, use the math.h header files. If you need to use time functions or date functions, you use the time.c functions. These are the different type of header files you need to insert at the writing of the program. And let's see, we have the mathematical functions, string functions, character functions, and the time functions. And let's see the first of all mathematical functions. Here the C programming allows us to perform the mathematical operations through the functions defined in the math.h header file. To perform the mathematical operations, to perform the mathematical calculations on your program, C program, you need to use the header file of math.h header file. You need to use a math.h header file. The math.h header file contains the functions of ceil, floor function, square root, power, and the absolute function. These are the 5 types of functions. Ceil function, it will rounds off your integer value. If we have the 3.6 is a value, then it will rounds off as a 4 of integer 4 as a ceiling value. Then floor value means it will gives the rounds of the integer value same as the floor, but here if we given the 3.2 is the value, then it will gives the 3 as the integer value. That is a floor value, means the down value will be given as a round figure value. The square root means you need to give the x into x value. If you mention the square root of 2 means that will gives the result as 4 root in square root. And the power means it will gives the power function, that is power of x. If you have the power of 2 means 2 power x. Those are the power functions. And absolute functions given the absolute value of your given value, and these are the mathematical functions used in the built-in functions in our functions topics. Let's see the string functions. The string functions are defined in the string.h header file section. These are string.h header file sections. The string functions are, we have seen the string functions before, and those functions are string length, the length of the string, and the string copy the one string from the another string, and the copy string cat, concatenation of two strings, and the string compare, the comparison of two strings in the form of characters, and the string lower, in the string can be converted into the lower case, and the string UPR means upper into the upper case, and the string reverse, the characters can be in the form of reverse order of the given string, and these are the mathematical functions and the string functions of the built-in functions. Let's see the remaining functions. Okay. Now the character functions, in the built-in functions, the character functions are defined in the C type.h header file, C type.h header file, and the character functions are is alpha, is the character is alphanumeric or not, is digit, is a character is digit or not, and is all number, is a character is number or not, and these are the different type of functions or belongs to the character type of functions. Okay, and now the date function, the date functions means it is related to the time and date, it is related to the time and date formats, and these are the date functions are defined in the time.h header file, time.h header file, and those functions are set date means set the date, the date of dates is set by the set date function, and get date and the clock, time, different time, and the set frame time, make time, and the local time, GM time, great minutes time, and the current time, and the AS time. These are the different type of date functions, and these are belongs to the built-in functions. The built-in functions of the C programming are mathematical functions, string functions, character functions, and the date functions. And let's see the next topic is user defined functions.